Hey guys, Steve V. Hill here, and want to ask everybody to join us for our meeting this month, April 30th. Yet again, this month we will be doing our meeting through Zoom and streaming it on our Facebook page. And I think we've got, a really good idea of what we're going to do for our meeting on the 30th. Today we see the world as it is for today. Things are changing around us day by day, every minute. We've got new stimulus packages out, and they're changing as we talk. Rules are changing, and as we work through it, we know things are going to change. We're definitely going to be looking at a different world in 30 days from where we are today. So, we're doing our best to prepare based on what we know, and we'll be doing the same thing 30 days from now. But, Tom and I are going to be having a conversation about this. We're going to be trying to answer as many questions as we can. So, Tom, give us kind of an idea of some of the things you're thinking about right now.
Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm talking to everybody I can, guys like you that are out in the field every day doing this day in and day out. And I've been taking notes with everybody I'm talking to see, what percentage of sales are actually going through and what percentage of buyers are pulling out. That's a big concern right now.
Yep.
I'm also analyzing rentals.
Yep.
Who's paying and who's not? What are the percentages there? And there's a vast disparity between the guys that I've been talking to and myself and so forth. So that's something that we'll be talking about. And by the time we get to the meeting this month, we'll have a lot of data that we can sift through and just talk about what's going on and who's getting these types of results, who's getting those types of results, so that we know for the following month what worked and what didn't.
Right.
Because like you said, right now, everything is in a flux. I don't think we know much of anything.
Yeah.
I think, though, by the end of this month, we're going to have a real good understanding, at least from a collection standpoint, where we stand. I still don't think we'll know what values are going to do, whether home prices are going to fall, whether values are going to fall, whether they're going to stay strong. We don't know that yet. But I am I'm of the mindset that values in particular price points are going to have to take a hit when you have 10 million people unemployed right now. I mean, it's more than ever in, modern history. So those are concerns that we have. We'll talk about lending and where the lending business is, because, boy, there's been some changes there.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that a little bit too. I think there's opportunity there for investors, but I think there's also pitfalls, and we'll talk about that as well.
Yep. Great. And I couldn't agree with everything you're saying more. I've been on the phone with everybody of all different spectrums of this business, trying to keep a handle of what's happening in different areas. And yes, the stories we're getting, especially at this point, it's a very different situation for individuals, depending on how big, how small you are, how organized you are. There's just a million different things. So, guys, you don't want to miss this meeting. You want to get on and listen to this. I think we're going to be able to touch on some great information. And like Tom said, we will actually have more answers at that point because we'll be farther along in the process. Because right now, I mean, it's total chaos out there right now, and we're just trying to work through the chaos. But we'll be in a much better understanding of where we are at that point to move forward. So April 30th, we'll get the meeting started at 7. Tom and I will probably talk for about an hour. We're going to be taking a lot of questions. We'll go with as long as we need to go for questions, and try and get as much answered for you as we can, and hopefully give the best guidance that we can based on where we're at the time. So tune in, 7 o'clock, April 30th, and we'll see everybody there. Bye.